Sam, there's a lot of us that are never going to go to an Olympics. And my question is, what's something we possibly don't know about the Olympics?
The one thing you don't know, or the one thing you probably never experienced, is the athlete, the village. It is a purpose-built village. And everyone's from all over the world wearing their team colours, and you're walking into the dining room with not just rollers that you're used to. You're walking in with Novak Djokovic. All these talented athletes from all over the world. So I remember just being in the village and just being gobsmacked, actually, just the atmosphere and the environment. Everyone's absolutely at the top of their game, ready to go race and compete to their best capabilities. So
is it quite a collaborative? Obviously, you're all competing against each other, maybe not in a different sport, but you've all got your own countries. But even just from the way you're wording that, it sounds like it's quite a sort of inviting, warm, collaborative sort of environment amongst the athletes.
Yeah, and it definitely was. And this year, I haven't been to an Olympics before, so it's my first one. But it was a bit different in terms of the COVID protocols. But the amount of respect that each person from every other country showed towards each other was awesome. Like, we had to be so strict with sanitizing and mask wearing and social distancing, and everyone stuck by those rules. And fortunately, there was not a massive outbreak in the Olympics, which everyone was worried about. So we were still able to perform.
Did you talked about seeing people like Novak Djokovic. Is there anyone you saw there that you really blew your mind?
Oh, some of the weightlifters were pretty funny to see.
Compared to a Cox as well.
Yeah, no, like my size, I'm kind of looking up, and it's so funny. The dining room was massive. It would take a good few minutes to walk around, and you had that many options. And I kind of look at my plate and then look at these big weightlifters' plates, and they've just got a mound of food. So yeah, there was also some of the runners that I saw just cruising around the village. You could do I think it was about a 4K loop, and some of them just looked like they were just floating, running. It was pretty cool to witness. Some of these incredible athletes, because the village was just buzzing all the time. The dining room was open 24/7, and I don't know, people would be up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and it was hot, and it was just quite cool to actually just walk around and see all these awesome people.